What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video guys. Alright, in this video I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the HP Sprocket Panorama printer. This thing right here. Now before we move any further guys, I do want to highlight that they did send me this product to test. However, you already know how I do. If it's a good product, I'm going to let you know. If this product is trash, you already know. I'm gonna let you know. So let's do a good old-fashioned unboxing. This is it right here, HP Sprocket Panorama printer. All right, guys, while I'm taking this out, I wanna give you some quick info. This thing does come in at about $160, so it is kind of pricey. I will leave links to this in the description below. Here we go. Join the Sprocket community, QR code here. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have like a little roll of paper. I'm assuming this is the paper. It doesn't use ink. They use some kind of alien technology called zinc. We have a USB-C cable. This is the printer right here. Now, off the rip, it's small. It's smaller than my phone, actually. This is my phone right here. Check it out. Size-wise, it's smaller than my phone. And then we got instructions. Place this side facing up. All right. So as we're seeing here, there's no plug. It runs by USB-C. I have a USB-C connected over there, so I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna just plug it in. Let's plug it in right now. It goes right here, USB-C guys, and then the power button. So let's connect it. Light turned red. Can you see that? Light turned red right there. All right. Oh, we got a light here too. Press down with 2 fingers. Okay, we have a light here. Look at that. You see that? Very nice, very nice. Now, oh, it beeped. It beeped. Let's go through what they came in these little manuals. Make sure the printer's on, take cover off, remove label roller, insert cleaning sheet into printer. Clean. Okay, so this is the cleaning sheet they gave us to clean the printer. So take the roller off, right? Okay, insert it. So it's in, and then this has to click down like that. Okay, it's working. Something's happening, baby. That sheet should come out here. That's cleaning, I guess, the sensors or the zinc tech. While it's doing that, this is the community. Oh, there it goes. It's coming out. You guys see that? Okay, we need an app, guys. We do need an app. Let's scan the QR code, see if we can get it like that. Sprocketprinters.com, easy setup, download in the App Store. Okay, there it is. It's this one, HP Sprocket Panorama. Get. It says let's sign up, but okay, let's hit I'll do it later. I'm not trying to make an account for this. HP Sprocket Panorama preserves memories. Okay, get started. Welcome to Sprocket. Plug in the USB to charge the device. Press and hold the power button to power on your printer. But the printer is on, isn't it? Make sure your phone's Bluetooth enabled. Press connect. Okay, connect. Bluetooth. Allow. Next. Okay, it found it. This is the HP Sprocket. I mean, I don't think anyone here or around me has another one, so this one has to be it. Connected. Gathering details. HP Sprocket's connected on next screen. Choose HP on next screen. Select an accessory. Okay, there it goes. HP Sprocket Panorama. Setup is complete. Okay, so we're set up. Your printer is connected. Press, okay, firmware update required. We've made some improvements and want you to get the full, okay, I mean, let's just do it, right? Let's just update it right now. May take a few minutes. Please wait a few moments. So we're gonna update the firmware, see how long it takes. So as you guys can see, it still says it's updating. It's taking longer than I would like to, but let's look at design real quick. The color on this, you have this like grayish marble color, I think. This right here is a red button. You push that down and it's gonna cut the pictures. We're gonna get into the pictures in a little bit. Again, you do have your cleaning card, guys, face down. When you put it in, bam, it's gonna come out. This is gonna clean the sensors. It says place barcode down. Used to clean and prevent streaks on prints. All right, so I'm just making time because this is still going on. All right, guys, so what I ended up doing, that was taking really, really long. So I ended up just exiting out the app and resetting the printer, unplugging it and connecting it back. And I skipped the firmware option this time around. So let's see if we can just go around. I really just want to get a print. Let's see. Okay, so we're in. We're going to go to My Design, start from scratch. Let's do a quick print. I have photos that I want to print out, like this one, for example. I want to see how this best fit to. See that? You could change the sizes of these photos. And then let's click next. You can adjust it here. Let's load up this paper right now, though. I feel like I'm jumped. That threw me way off guard, that firmware thing. Use cleaning sheet before loading paper. This is this thing here. That's the first thing we do. We actually did a little backwards, right? Do not remove here. So as you can see here, this is going to be on the bottom side of the paper. Where the barcode is, that's going to be on the bottom side. Now what you want to do is this spool here, right? You're going to take it out. You're going to load up your paper like this, right? Remember, you want the barcode on the bottom here. And then you're going to close this up again. Let's see. Like so. So now this gets loaded into here. And it's going to sit here, right? So then that paper's loaded already. Now we're going to close this. This has to click. Remember, it has to click. So that first half, you see this light turn blue? That means everything's working, everything's received well. Printer's calibrating. Okay, so after I loaded up this paper, it gave me this on the screen here. So you remember that first sheet right here with the barcode? That's calibrating it, so that's gonna come out first. Cut calibration sheet. Use the cutter to remove the calibration sheet and your photo will begin printing. Okay, so this one here, slice it. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, what just happened? Okay, so let's go. I just want a print. Go to print. Your prints cannot be changed afterwards. Okay, so now we get to this here and let's print. Please wait for the firmware installation to finish before. Oh my God. Guys, there's no way around this firmware installation.
One eternity later.
Let's try this again. We're gonna go to photo booth. Okay, this is photo booth. Use photo booth feature to take up to 4 photos. I'm sorry, this is not what I wanted, but this is the photo booth picture. Like if you know how the photo booth cameras work, it'll work like that. You got 4 pictures in a row, but I did not want that. So I don't want you to add my location. Allow while using the app. Next. Okay, get out of here. So let's go to quick print. So let's try this one right here. As you can see, you could check the different sizes, tag, label, tag, best fit, blah, blah, blah. I just want to print the picture. Come on. Okay. Bam. Your edits cannot be done. Okay, we did that. Okay. Print. Let's go, baby. Print. Oh, look, it's doing it. All right. Sending to printer. Prints will have small margin on both ends. Don't worry. It won't affect your image. Got it. Guys, this is our first print. Finally. About 20 minutes firmware update. Here we go. Gorgeous. I know I took that picture. Of course it's gorgeous. I took that picture. There it goes, guys. I just want to see how quality, because on screen, I know I took that picture with the camera, so it looks good. Now, since it's a roll of paper, I guess when it comes out, it rolls up just like this. Okay, so ready to cut. It's saying right here, the screen recording cut off. It says ready to cut. So once the picture is done printing, we push this down and there it is, guys. You can see that. It's not bad, actually. I don't know how they do it. There's no ink on here. So what technology do they use? Because it says zinc, 0 ink, but that actually looks good. The good thing about these is you can either keep them like this, right? Keep these like this, or they are like, you can touch them on the instant, they won't smudge or nothing. Or they are like sticker sheets right here. See that? You can take this and paste this, like stick it somewhere. That's actually pretty cool. All right, guys, let's go into this app because there's more to this printer that meets the eye. So we go from your design. The thing is, with this roll of paper, you have about 5 meters here. They gave us a roll of paper, the 5-meter roll, but it's in the roll because as you can see on screen here, you can change the size of this paper. You can go all the way to 9 inches, 5 inches, 2 inches, 1 inch, or a little thin little line, 0.5 inch. You can change the dynamics, the size of the sheet you want to print. Now, again, this is called the panoramic printer, which is why you have the ability to go all out and just print out a giant panoramic picture. I don't think I'd ever use that, but I would roughly keep it maybe around the 2 inch. This was 2 inch right here. So I like this size. This looks like those little Polaroid cameras. I like how it looks. I think this is more for like the arts and craft person, the teenage girl maybe, the scrapbooker. But I would like to just print pictures. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, a picture of me and my son, because I want to see how good it has skin tones, how good it does skin tones. So let's go to next. And oh, I see that Breaking Bad shit, right? And hit print, and there it goes, killing it. Ooh, I know, baby, I'm killing it. I like these little motivational things it has. While that print, guys, I want to talk about this roll of paper. They did send me this roll of paper. Again, it's a giant roll. This is 5 meters of paper, and it is pricey. This one on Cologne comes in at 40 bucks. I will leave links to everything again in the description. But this whole printer system is pricey. I'm not going to lie. I do, however, like the creativity you can get from it. It's printing out. Let's see these skin tones. How do we look? And we're going to compare it to the actual picture on my phone. Okay, it's done. It's going to tell me on my phone. Let's see. Complete it. Close. Got it. We're going to snap it. Cut it. All right. Here we go, guys. Go to home page. And I want to show you guys this picture on the phone. Exactly how it should look on the phone. So that's the picture on the phone. I'm going to put it. And this is the picture on the screen. How it came out. It's not bad. I mean, it's definitely not, you know, true to color. But again, I'm not expecting, like, look how little this thing, look how tiny this thing is. I'm really not expecting this to do a professional job at all. But it is cool, not gonna lie. Look at that. Now, I do have another picture. I think I'm gonna enjoy this because I'm already just printing. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to my favorites. There's a picture of a goat I took, and it's a real photogenic goat. Look, check that out. All right, so let's go do this. This is the last one, guys, I promise. Okay, and print. We're gonna print Mr. Goat. Ooh, that's a keeper, I know, right? Billy Goat's gruff. Nah. By the way, did anyone catch that Goat movie? It's really good. All right, so let's see how this one prints. Okay, it's done. Close here. Check that out. Billy Goat's gruff. Now, that's a nice photogenic looking goat, not gonna lie. So we got 3 pictures, guys. These are 3 test pictures. So here are my final thoughts on the HP Panorama Sprocket printer. Now, it's nice. I love the idea behind it. Unfortunately for me though, personally, it's not for me. I wouldn't be using this because, I don't know, I'm not into these kind of small pictures. However, the quality of the pictures is really good. Who is this for? I'm thinking it's for maybe the teenage girl who likes to print photos, take them out. Again, these have sticky backs, so you can take them out, stick them everywhere. Now, or the arts and craft person. Again, personally, for me, I'm not going to be using it. However, I do have a teenage daughter, which I probably will be giving her this. And I'm sure she and her friends are going to have a great time printing out pictures. I mean, it's a good device for what it is. Again, it's not trash, though. It's not trash. It's a good device. A little on the pricey side, like I said, but definitely not trash, guys. All right, so without further ado, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Hold up, guys. Before you go, so I just unplugged this, right? And I'm packing up, you know, done with the video, whatnot. And it's still on. It still has power going to the printer, which means it's portable, which means that's another plus. So portable, guys. Wow, not bad, not bad. All right, peace.